What's going on, everyone? My name is Boat and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning on the left side of the map in the blue color, playing as Zeus. His name's HellsRavage. His opponent today in the red color playing as Isis. His name is Joe. The map is Mediterranean. And this is a matchup I want to see on a map. I do like watching Joe play Isis, but Isis against Zeus on Mediterranean is a confusing one, to say the least. And I find it one of the most difficult matchups to play because, well, one, Zeus is already incredibly strong on Mediterranean because of Bolt and Restoration, but more importantly, Greek is really strong against Egyptian on water because they have the extra range on their trireme, extra 2 range on their trireme, which means that when you have an archer ship fight, the Greek, so the ships come into each other. If I can have my hands on the camera, the ships come into each other like this, right? And as this is Greek and this is Egyptian, the Greek ship comes in and stops and shoots while this one's still coming in, and then so he gets a shot off first before the other one shoots, and then he comes in and shoots. And then if Greek ship pulls one ship back, all these ships come if you get the right one. Whereas if Egyptian ship pulls its ship back, right, it pulls it back, then you still have to go back a couple of squares before the trireme comes. So if they're here, then boom, and then boom. So it's hopefully you understand my hand gestures, but it's a difficult one for Egyptians to micro. So you have to be basically in front on the cabinet count or the archer ship count to even consider fighting. But you do have the ability to dock spam and defend under your docks for days. So I guess we'll see if that's what Joe goes for here, or if he goes for something crazy like a fast heroic or anything like that. We do see 4 villagers wood, 5 villagers food, and he's probably going to go 4 villagers or 5 villagers gold. That's my guess. Hells on the other hand, 6 villagers wood. I mean, that looks like a 430 or even a 445 with maybe like 10 fishing ship or 11 fishing ship. Maybe 12 actually. So we'll see what the go is here. I mean, another option for Isis in the fast heroic is to use this priest to set up obelisk nice and forward, and keep your priest off to the side, like hiding behind a bush or something. And then once you hit heroic age, you just send your priest into your opponent's base and Ancestors Eclipse, and you force like 45 seconds of idle villager time and maybe get some villager kills. Gives you enough time to get out siege ship and sit under your docks for a little bit longer. And beyond that, you can always try the semi-fast heroic as well. So, but that's what you have to do there is you build. I mean, there's only really 9 fishing spots for Joe, so you can't really do that. But if you had maybe an extra 2 fishing spots, you go to the classical age and get per scene, put villagers over onto gold, sit under your docks, don't ever move out, maybe even go through Anubis. So you get snakes to help defend and make sure you can get access to these fishing spots you have. And then from there you can go heroic age and get siege ships after that, and that way your army will start winning. But beyond that, Zeus can chase that with a semi-fast heroic 3 Dionysus and get Skylar, which are better than what Isis could do in the heroic age. So we'll see. And the Catascopus, picking off villagers, doing its thing. And the dock is docking. We've got the Scales of Catobla Pass here. We always see that the relics don't get touched in the Tale of Cerberus. They're both bad relics, but relics don't normally get touched on water maps, so I just like looking at them. Els does here. Athena, he has his mind talking to be sending that one forward, and Bast is the god of choice for Joe. Bast is the god of choice, and he is going faster right here. So still spamming onto fish, getting monument to villagers. thing you got to be worried about here though for Joe is you need the gold, right? You need like more villagers on gold. Is he gonna pickaxe? No pickaxe. Just eating his fish. Alt S the fishing ships, but you want to save these as much as you can. So let's pop them into the dock when you can. Different docks. He has what's this? 5 docks up. Nice, nice reaction so far from Joe. Not overreacting to it. We're getting attacked. Not putting his fishing ships back just yet. And we do see Bastards come in. We're just coming over onto the gold mine. He's gonna grab an armory straight away. Cast prosperity, and then you'll be able to go next day. He has to fix these villages up though, and he does do that instantly. Well done. Good stuff there. And how much food does he have in the bank? He's got enough to advance to the next stage. Just needs to get the armory up and get the gold income. Oh, he loses the fishing ship. Ouch, that has to hurt. Must have been almost full as well or something. Only 25 fish he's going to get back. Oh, he does get the fishing into the dock, and all of his fish need to be garrisoned now, unfortunately. But the armory is almost up. One more villager, and he should be able to go. Seeing some military academies coming up for HellsRavage, so he's going to try and push these dock with hoplite here. It looks like, and maybe not even overreacting to. I don't know if I like this from Hells. This is dangerous. Maybe, I mean, there's like walls coming up, and it's like Joe's already kind of sniffing this out with these wall segments. If he can put the houses around, he should be able to defend against this. And there's really like sniffing it out because there's only like 7 trireme at this point in the game. So either Hells is going semi-fast heroic through Dionysus here, or he's going to hit with hoplite. This reminds me of a game between AOM King and Magyar on Mediterranean, where Magyar faked a semi-fast, or King faked a heroic age, a fast heroic age, and put military academies on both sides of the map. Something you really have to do if you're doing this land aggression, otherwise your opponent can just walk over here and get gold. But going for the house at this point, going to be able to take that one down. Tower is targeting the Minotaur. Don't want to be doing that one at all. Sphinx coming in here, he's going to cast Ancestors Eclipse on the economy. I guarantee that. That's why the Sphinx is here. And the village is getting pushed off. Big Dog Stronghold coming down onto this location here. Ancestors Eclipse coming down here as well. The bolt was onto the Sphinx, but it was too late. Ancestors Eclipse here is going to be preventing resources from being gathered for 50 seconds, 55 seconds, whatever it is. But the Big Dog Stronghold trying to get up here. And the Scorpion are actually going to be doing work. And Pharaoh moving in as well. And Big Dog Stronghold is really close to dying, but it's also probably not going to die, and that's a lot of units right there dead for Hells. Not only that, but the war barge is coming out for Joe now, and this is really got to hurt Hells. He's only got 24 villagers left, and they're popping out of the town center, and this micro from the Ancestors is just not. Well, it's actually not too bad. Still causing the idle times, what you want to be doing. Now making some chariot archers, but it looks like he's short on population. He has 5 houses, 67 to 68 population, and now the war barges need to get going and put these fishing ships back to work as well. Now, can I maybe see Joe go for the docks? I mean, what else can he do? Maybe he can sit in this, he can wedge himself in here and do a lot of damage here. Joe's got a lot of resources in the bank. He just needs to spend he needs to build the houses, and now the war barge is going after the docks, which has not garrisoned any fishing ship in here. Leviathan's going to be eating that fishing ship as if it's a nice bit of fish for him. This is going to hurt HellsRavage so much right now. He's got a lot of units though. He has used. We deleted his villager. What? Okay, fair enough. I just don't see that he'll be able to even prevent a gold mine going up over here. There's the restoration is moving in. Really wants to take this Big Dog Stronghold down. Villagers are onto it, repairing it. Got to get that Pharaoh repairing it though. Has managed to do it, but it's not going to be enough. The Big Dog Stronghold will be falling. A big play from Hells there, but at what cost? You still got to deal with the watchtower, and the villagers can also come in and fight as well if he wants to. Well, it's still going down. All the docks are dying for Els. He's got no fish left. Joe can start spamming fishing ships if he wants. Really nice play from Joe. I love this fast heroic. It's really strong. Oh, but Joe running his chariot archers in to die here. Feels bad. Needs to get out of here. Market now coming up for Joe. Like he's making his way to the Mythic Age maybe, or start trading. Maybe Mythic Age. Has Sultan Fora as well. And Hells is just saying that he's trolling here. Yeah, I think if anything, Joe just needs to make units now and he'll be okay. He just needs to make sure he can pump units. I don't understand why we don't see, especially when you task him back over there, you've spotted that this is a terrible, efficient thing. Just put one villager to build a lumber camp and I'll be happy. Siege works trying to get up. Okay. How much gold's got in the back? 300. He can just build chariot archers though. It only costs 40 gold, so almost 8 chariot archers, or he can make 8 chariot archers there with that remaining gold. As long as he doesn't lose any, should be okay. I just love how Joe doesn't even try and go for this gold mine. Like there's only a Minotaur there if you send your Pharaoh down there as well. Well, he hasn't scouted it, maybe that's the problem. Chariot archers moving in, and get some volleys, pick off a unit or two, and then get out. Nice pick off, and he hasn't lost any, he can just retreat. Super well played. Pharaoh coming in, off the Catastrophe is dodging the fire, but gets turned on. Looks like the Pharaoh will win this fight here against the Minotaur. It'll be close though. I tell a lie, it's not that close. Now the hoplite, they're ready to move out, but you're splitting up your hoplite. Now the ISIS units can deal some damage. Actually, Joe could just move up to here now. The hoplites have left and just plant a Migdol. Get a siege tower, plant a Migdol up here. Hoplite are out of position. It's going to be a difficult one for Els to pull out of his bag of tricks. He's got Odysseus coming out. Toxotes running around. Probably going to look for some raids somewhere. Maybe everyone to the wood line. Not sure if that's even going to be a thing. The Toxotes do get a pick off there, having to run by the tower. Hoplite moving in, but the villagers are telepathic or something, moving away before he even starts moving there. Now the villagers moving forward onto this town center. He's going to be going for it. I like this play because it does secure him this top gold mine here. And now these units are way out of position, so really smart play. But the Pharaoh got picked off there, so this town center is going to take a while to get up. These units are going to retreat or return here, but they will have to fight through a bunch of chariot archers here, which as strong as the Greek army is, it's probably not going to be enough. Trying to put the granaries up to help defend against this, but villagers moving around, get those chariot archers to be helping out. Migdol Stronghold going to try and come up over into the back here, but Hells is like, this is my opportunity. I've got to take this one fight here as best as I can. Joe on the other hand is like, I could probably just micro this back and we'll be okay. And he's got his War Elephant on the back here, tanking up all of that Toxotes fire, while his chariot archers just completely dishing out the damage per second right now. Absolutely insane. There's the Migdol Stronghold coming up, moving forward onto the town center. Maybe not onto the town center. Guess he doesn't need to get it just yet. Toxotes trying to deal some damage, and HellsRavage taps out. GG, well played, Joe. Absolutely demolishing HellsRavage here. Not sure if there was much he could do at all, given what he tried to do. I would have. I don't know what you do in HellsRavage's situation here. This is just a really nice strategy. The fast heroic, build out a couple of those war barges. I mean, if Hells just plays this normally and just goes to Retown Center, he's probably in a decent position. And probably go Hermes here. So when you see the so instead of bolting the Sphinx when you see it, you cast Ceasefire, and you would probably be able to prevent the ancestors for a minute while you're booming, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna head off now. It's 1 a.m., so it's definitely past bedtime. Appreciate you guys watching the stream.